and Shane Fordham is live there now. Shane, last time we were with you, you already showed us a lot of flooding that's occurring. What are the latest developments there in Smithfield?
Well, Connor, we are seeing serious tidal flooding across the area. We haven't seen any heavy rain, still consistent rain, but we can feel the wind gusts picking up. But looking at that tidal flooding, as you can see here behind me, here on South Street near Smithfield Station, it is completely flooded out and closed off to drivers. And we saw some people actually sort of wading in the water a little earlier just to see exactly how deep it is. But just standing here, I can tell you, I cannot see the markings of this road. That's how deep this water is. And we know that's normally an indication that the water is too deep to drive through. Now, the town of Smithfield announced on Facebook this afternoon that the Cypress Creek Bridge at Smithfield Station will remain closed throughout the high tide cycle. Earlier today, we actually witnessed severe flooding along Main Street as well, where several parked cars were nearly submerged. Now, while standing here near Smithfield Station, we saw multiple vehicles on both sides of the bridge here forced to turn around looking for safer routes to avoid driving through the high water. Some drivers here even got out of their cars to take pictures of the flooding, which shows you just a testament of how deep and serious the conditions here have become. One Smithfield resident told me he was stunned by the extent of the flooding he's seen in the area today.
We've had water up on the road before quite a few times, but this is about the highest I've seen it. And we're still an hour short of high tide, I think. So I'll probably hang around here and see where it ends up. But this is pretty high water.
Now, along with the tidal flooding, strong winds have been a factor here in Smithfield as well. Dominion Energy, as you said before, Connor, actually told me that the strong wind gusts today actually led to a power outage earlier this morning. Now, I'll have more from Dominion Energy and more residents tonight at 11. Live in Smithfield, Shane Fordham, 13 News Now.
All right. Thank you, Shane. Stay safe out there. And Shane mentioned something interesting that I think is worth emphasizing. He said the rain, it is rainy, but it's not significant. And Tim has been on that all week. Is the impacts from this storm, that coastal flooding, the heavy winds, rather than flooding driven by rainfall. Shane making that point once again out there in Hampton. And Dominion Energy says over 2,000 people in Hampton Roads and the Outer Banks are without power as areas deal with that major flooding and those winds.